Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo. Queen Makhi Kir-taban of Shu Han, furious at the news of Princess Ehri's marriage to King Nikolai of Ravka, saw the alliance as a trap, not a triumph. Her reign, barely a month old, was meant for empire, not alliance. Before her ministers, she masked her rage, questioning the lack of a personal note from Ehri. Minister Zihun voiced the minister's hope for peace, but Makhi suspected treachery. Her plan to assassinate Nikolai and Ehri, blame Fjerda, and invade a kingless Ravka was threatened by this wedding invitation. Mayu, her agent, a Novgorod guard, was meant to kill Nikolai and herself, but now Ehri lived. On the palace terrace, Yerway, her confidant, confirmed Makhi's fears. Princess Ehri is alive. Makhi fought to remain composed, suspecting a trap. She had to attend the wedding, but something was terribly wrong. Yerwai's warning broke off as they saw a silent, spreading shadow engulfing the plum orchards, toppling trees and leaving gray dust in its wake. "Akeni!" Makhi screamed. But the blight raced over the palace wall, silencing Akeni's laughter as it reached the garden fountain, stopping abruptly, leaving a stark line of death amidst life. Akeni was gone. In Gerholm's marketplace, Nina Zenik, disguised as Mila Yanderstadt, felt the weight of the ice court's gaze. With Hanna Brum, she walked through the Venetkella market, reminders of Jell and coming war heavy in the air. Hanna's parents, Jarl and Ylva Brum, followed, Jarl's Druskella uniform, a symbol of Nina's enemy. Brum pointed to a raided butcher shop, outraged at the heretical worship of saints and the claim that Grisha were blessed by Jell. Matthias' words echoed in Nina's heart. At a honeywater stall, the vendor recognized Brum. Nina felt dread, remembering her past fight with Brum as Nina Zenik. A play began, The Story of the Ice Court, quickly shifting to depict Saints Alina Starkov and Zoya Nazialensky. Brum bristled. Suddenly, a wave surged from the harbor, crashing onto the quay, soaking Brum and his soldiers, the crowd laughing. "Sancta Zoya!" they cried. But it was a Hringsa diversion. Sunlight broke through clouds, revealing a message on the butcher shop. "The children of Jell are among you." Miracles, staged by the Hringsa and Second Army, spread through Fjerda, sowing doubt. Brum raged, fearing the loss of faith, the loss of the people. If we lose the people, we lose the fight before it even begins. Nina in the coach knew Brum was right. She had to send a message. War was coming. Nina woke to Hani's fear. Someone from the convent had arrived. In the grand room, they met Well-Mother Bergstrand, who spoke of contraband found at the convent, icons, prayer books, riding clothes. Accusations flew. Nina took a risk, asking if the items were found with Hani's clothes. The Well-Mother admitted they were not. Hani confessed to the riding clothes, but denied the rest. The Well-Mother, unyielding, demanded confessions. Alone with Nina, the Well-Mother's cold eyes softened. "Hello, Nina," she said in Ravkan. She was a Ravkan spy, sent by the king. "Our good king sends his thanks." Nina's miracles had been noticed and approved. Now a new mission: find Tatyana Lantsov's letters, discredit Vadik Demidov. Nina relayed the impossible mission to Hani. Hani suggested Jerjanik, Heartwood, the Fjerdan marriage ritual, a desperate plan to infiltrate the court. Preparations began, a whirlwind of gowns and lessons. At Maiden's Walk, Hani and Nina joined the processional. Prince Rasmus offered Hani the cup, then collapsed, coughing blood. Chaos ensued. Later, the Well-Mother revealed her true purpose: find the letters, discredit Demidov. Hanna, determined, declared she would enter Heartwood, a dangerous game, but a chance to help Ravka. Nikolai, overlooking Yaryanosh, saw the Blight's devastation. Mass destruction, certain doom. Zoya corrected, likely doom. Smoke and riders appeared on the horizon, Suli wagons, armed townspeople. A shot rang out. "Stand down!" Nikolai commanded, Tolia charging ahead to separate the groups. Mirov, the governor, complained of the Blight, blaming the Suli. "They're accursed people." "I am Ravka's king," Nikolai declared, protecting the Suli. "So says the bastard king," grumbled a butcher. Nikolai seized the moment, rallying the townspeople, reminding them of Fjerda's lies. Zoya's lightning crackled. "The Grisha will lead the charge," she declared. The Suli woman observed Zoya, saying words Nikolai didn't understand. "Kaj pave." Zoya, distracted, ran away from the Suli woman. "I'll speak to the governor," she said, leaving Nikolai curious. Later, Zoya revealed the Blight's connection to the Fold, its ominous expansion. "The Fold is expanding, and we caused it." "Kill the Darkling," Zoya declared. Nikolai knew they needed a miracle. A message arrived from Nina. Fjerda was on the march. Fjerda is on the march, Nikolai declared. We need to get back to camp. Nina woke to the Well-Mother's words. Hello, Nina. Her mission, find the letters, discredit Demidov. Hani suggested Jeopardized. Chaos and frivolity ensued, gown fittings, dancing lessons. At Maiden's Walk, Hani walked the aisle, Prince Rasmus collapsing after offering her the cup. Nina knew Hani had used her power. Yerway, Makhi's advisor, slithered onto the balcony. Your sister is not supposed to be alive. Makhi considered her options. I will see my sister wed, but first I must send a message. Yerway questioned her intent. Suddenly a shadow moved over the plum orchards, growing, spreading death. Akeni! Makhi screamed, but it was too late. The blight engulfed the garden, silencing Akeni's laughter. Nina woke, Hani shaking her. The Well-Mother's words echoed, Hello, Nina. A new mission. Find the letters. Discredit Demidov. Hani suggested Jeopardized. Preparations began. Chaos and gowns. At Maiden's Walk, Hani walked the aisle, Prince Rasmus collapsing after offering her the cup. Nina knew Hani had used her power. Nina, tasked by the Well-Mother to find Tatyana Lantsov's letters and discredit Demidov, relayed the mission to Hana. Hani surprisingly proposed entering Jeopardized Heartwood, the Fjerdan marriage ritual, to infiltrate the court. Preparations for Heartwood began, a whirlwind of gowns and social graces, a stark contrast to Nina's dangerous mission. At Maiden's Walk, Hani walked the aisle, Prince Rasmus collapsing dramatically after offering her the cup. In the ensuing chaos, the Well-Mother revealed her true Ravkan identity to Nina, reiterating the king's mission. Meanwhile, Nikolai, overlooking Yaryanosh, witnessed the blight's devastation. Mass destruction, certain doom, he lamented. Zoya, ever pragmatic, corrected, likely doom. As tensions rose with armed townspeople confronting Suli, Nikolai intervened, asserting royal authority, diffusing the situation with a mix of kingly command and cunning words. The Suli woman's cryptic Suli words to Zoya, Kajbave, we see you, hinted at Zoya's hidden depths. Back at camp, news of Fjerda's impending invasion arrived. Nikolai, facing grim realities, tasked Zoya with a diplomatic mission to Kerch, a desperate plea for aid. Zoya met with Schenk, enduring Kerch's smug neutrality. No help would come. Returning, defeated, Zoya and Kirigan were attacked. Assassins, priest guard targeting Zoya. Sancta Zoya, one hissed, revealing the growing cult of saints and the danger Nina's miracles had created. At Neski, Nikolai's forces faced the Fjerdan onslaught. Mines bought time, but tanks and Paramdost Grisha pressed forward. Despair loomed, then Zemini airships appeared, a miraculous arrival, turning the tide. Victory at Neski and Ulensk, a fragile reprieve. But the fold was expanding, the blight spreading. Zoya urged action, kill the Darkling. Nikolai, burdened by the demon within, knew the true battle was just beginning. Nina, in confession with the Well-Mother, faced the truth of her mission. War loomed. Hani, entering Heartwood, became a pawn in a dangerous game. Nikolai, facing impossible odds, prepared for battle, knowing Fjerda was on the march. War was coming. Nina needed to send her message. War erupted at Nezgi. Mines exploded, Fjerdan tanks burned, Ravkan forces fought bravely, but the Dost Grisha were a terrifying weapon. Then Zemeni airships arrived, a miracle from the sky, turning the tide, delivering antidote to the fallen Grisha. Victory, hard won, but temporary. The fold was expanding, the Darkling's blight spreading. Zoya urged action, kill the Darkling. Nikolai, burdened by the demon within, knew the true battle was just beginning. At the White Island, Nina, guided by the Well-Mother, prepared for Jeopardized, a dangerous game of courtly intrigue. War was on the horizon. Ravka was alone. Nikolai, despite his charm, faced impossible odds. But hope, fragile and dangerous, flickered in the darkness. The game had begun. War raged, miracles and betrayals unfolded, and the fate of Ravka hung in the balance. The wedding loomed, a fragile hope amidst the encroaching darkness. The wolves were at the door.